Get a bard now, so that's nice. He doesn't have any armor though, does he? I know he does. Here, equip your crossbow. Like how he holds his crossbow like by the end of it. We also have this magic missile wand, which probably would be very useful in this instance. I'll give that to the bard, I guess? What is his intelligence at? What's your intelligence at, buddy? Where would that be? Oh, it's right here. A 13. I'm just wondering, it has a minimum knowledge here. Minimum. I'll go to him, because he's most likely not going to be doing all too much, I assume. Though this is a crossbow, it does quite a bit, right? What are the stats on it? 1d8 versus like 1d6, I think. Yeah. She can probably use it then, I guess. Although she could potentially have backstab bonuses. I don't want to put this in her quick item slot and then she uses it though.
Tell me. Give it to me straight. You want it? You've
Divinity is... If you really like making things that are broken, then Divinity is there. It just depends on if you're into the writing or if you're more into just breaking the game, because that game's very easy to break. Over here. Yeah, you can just start off with Original Sin 2 as well. Original Sin 1...
You! Hey, you! Yes, you! I don't see anybody else around here. A little help, please?
Original Sin 1 has some characters that reappear, like Jahan, as his name is apparently pronounced. But 2 has a lot more direction, so it's easier just not get lost and, like, give up because you're tired running around Syceal. There was this reference document that had all the spell names. He thought it was the coolest thing ever. Aww. Keep your distance, woman. Who are you and what's the problem? I know. Hey, what's up? What do you need?
There's bandits. Vicious, magic bandits. They must have gone to advanced bandit school or something. They're trying to capture me.
Very well. I shall defend you from these bandits.
My hero. Now, where are the rest of your men hiding? I'll be honest. I was betting on you having a legion of soldiers because you'll need it, and oh goodness, they're here.
Uh-oh.
So,
Dang it, I should have had Doom.
you would try to hide from us behind this unfortunate fool. Your cowardice proves as deadly as your reckless magic.
Magic.
You're the one trying to capture me, and I still don't know what you want, so I'd rather not let it happen. Get out of here before me and my new friends decide to eject a fist into your mouth.
You there, stand aside and give me the girl. Surely you won't risk your life for a stranger.
I won't let you harm her. By what right do you hunt this woman?
By my right as a wizard of Fae, we must study her anomalous powers, whether or not she comes willingly.
I'm curious, but I think she would tell us anyway. Back off before I see whether you're as red on the inside as on the outside.
If you wish to die for this wild mageling, so be it.
Wild magic sorcerer?
Away with you, you pompous creep!
Kendall, where did you go? We can't let her escape. Slaughter them all, and we'll sort this out once we find him.
Oh, we like surrounded. That's cool. She like teleported him out. Okay, well, it would have been nice to have some spells for this, but that's how it is.
Oh, omnipresent authority figure.
What do you need?
Can I help you?
You're all the way back there? Why? Oh, man.
You're a queer fellow. Yes, sir.
I probably should target the wizard, actually.
What you want? This way.
He got duplicity on. Oh gosh! The magic lights!
Tell me.
Oh no, they threw confetti. Get him while he's down! Perfect. Is there another one there I can hit? No, okay.
I feel so
Give it to me
cold.
straight.
Alright, girl, you gotta get out of there. No! Ah!
No sorrow for those lost in righteous battles.
Dang it. Hey, don't you run. Don't you run! Where are you going? You can't hide in this house, you dang wizard. Oh, just one hit. Just one hit. Oh, thank God.
What do you need?
I am really sorry about what just happened. I didn't want to involve you, but if I hadn't run into you when I did, they'd be elbow deep in my brains right now.
Well, there goes Samoan. Our childhood friend or something. Didn't the first Divinity have it to where you can choose the dialogue options for each character? Yes. Single player, you just play co-op by yourself, basically. The second one, though, you can just be a solo player. You can lone wolf it, or you can have a full party. But you don't have to, like, pick everybody's options. It's only if you have more than one custom character. Or, you know, you start out in, like, co-op mode or something. No apology is necessary. I was merely doing what any honorable person would do.
Since you were kind enough to save me from those wizardly thugs, I was wondering if I could stay with you for a while. For your protection, as well as mine. I swear, I'm quite a skilled spellcaster. I can hurl a fireball like you wouldn't believe.
Very well. Your company would be appreciated.
Fantastic! Let me just get my... well, nothing. I'm ready to go now.
Something wild. I met a half-elf named Nira on the road and rescued her from a group of red wizards intent on studying her talent for wild magic. Her spells are unpredictable, but sometimes far more powerful than those of other spellcasters. Her personality just seems just as unpredictable, so I hope I made the right choice in bringing her along. It's your wild magic sorcerer, right? Yeah, wild mage. Interesting. What do you got? Hey, you're pretty popular. That's nice. Like how that's under her skills. And can you look at her biography? She's been on the run for months and months. She seems quick-thinking and a little glib. But you have heard that wild mages are among the most powerful spellcasters, as long as they don't have an accident. Despite her cheerful and capricious demeanor, you sense her past haunts her. As much as she loves unleashing the powers of her wild magic, she seems to also fear them for the harm it can cause. Okay. Considered to be an unfortunate byproduct of the time of troubles, wild magic has recently begun to attract the attention of many a curious or scholarly wizard. Let's see. They specialize in the study of wild magic. They have access to spells to protect themselves from wild magic and bend it to their wills. It's extremely unpredictable, should be used with caution. They may get one additional spell per level, may cast first level spell, Nahal's Reckless Dwemer, or Dwemer. May cast second level spell Chaos Shield, including the spellbook for free. And the 7th level spell Improve Chaos Shield in the spellbook for free. There's a 5% chance of incurring a wild surge. Ooh, wild magic. Generates a completely random magical effect from the spell being cast. Its effects may be either beneficial or detrimental to the wild mage and their allies. Casting level varies slightly when she casts a spell, anywhere between 5 and lower and 5 levels higher than the true level. That seems fun. Alright, what do you got right now? You got the Reckless Dwemer. Everything's special. This spell is the wild mage's ultimate last resort. When cast, the mage releases a sudden flood of wild magical energy in hope of seizing and shaping it into the desired spell effect. The attempt usually fails, but something almost always occurs in the process. To use it, simply cast it, then choose from your list of known spells. A burst of magical energy is released, which the wild mage will try to manipulate into the desired form. The actual effect is determined randomly by a dice roll on the wild surge table, which is in the manual. Because the release of energy is planned by the mage, her level is added to the dice roll. If the result indicates success, they shape it into the desired effect. More often than not, the effect is completely unexpected. The result might be beneficial or disastrous. Alright, we're going to keep that one. And then she has Magic Missile. Perfect. And I can give her all my random spells. That's really great. Oh, she has Identify as well, because we're not near any kind of place that can identify stuff. Chromatic Orb, Color Spray, Burning Hands, Mage Armor, that they just call it armor here. Unless... No, maybe this is just an armor spell. I think this is supposed to be Mage Armor. Just Sleep, which should be good right now. It's up to a certain level, right? All creatures in the area, 15-foot radius. They make a saving throw versus death with a -3 penalty or fall asleep. Monsters with 5 hit dice or more are unaffected. So yeah, this is good against lower level things. So ideally we want to have sleep. And then she has some higher level spells too, but we can't memorize those yet. She doesn't have higher level spell slots.
Tell me.
Glib. I don't know what glib means, but it seems nice. Ooh, a lot of potions. Magic Missile Wand. Another short bow.
You have need of me? I am at your service.
Give it to me straight. Don't worry about me.
A lot of random body parts on the ground, but I'm sure it's fine.
What do you need?
Alright, well. Everybody ignore that fight in the street. Everything is okay. We need to go rest again. Oh, that's right, Amoan's dead. I don't think there's a place to revive her here. I think I actually have to travel all the way across the map to revive her. Yeah, poor Amoan. Well, we're gonna go rest at the inn, I guess.
You've a task?
And now I'm like, dang it, I need to memorize different spells. Okay. It would have been nice to have Doom there. Spellcasters really suck. I don't think Bless is really worth it. Armor Faith is kind of garbage. Entangle's only good if you're all ranged characters, like you all have ranged weapons. I can use Detect Evil. I mean, Curing Wounds is always nice. It means less resting. I assume there's no short resting in this game. It's all just long rest. I think this one, because she's good with clubs. Just Shillelagh.
As good as done.
Be good to keep someone from chasing your main character.
Tell
though.
me. You want it?
That is
You've got
true.
it.
However, because we're so melee focused, it can affect your allies as well.
You want it? You got it.
Short rest
You
was
want
introduced
some
with 5e. I think it was there before that too. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, did I do the thing where I forgot?
Can I help you? I'll do my best.
Get in the building.
Give it to me straight. You
I
want
got
it?
some
You
cheap
got
beer
it.
for you.
What do you need?
Just in case I gotta select everybody.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
Luckily, resting is fairly cheap. I don't know what resting in the fancier places does. Does it just recover more HP?
You want it?
It's middle
You
of
got
night
it.
Alright, I think we need to go ahead and travel to the other town. Because remember we kind of like circled around this whole place and then went up in the middle weirdly? We were supposed to do that encounter earlier than we actually did. Alright, let's go back to the Friendly Armin because we got some quests to turn in. And then we can also revive Imo in there. Wait, can I can just travel there.
All this traveling, all this adventure, how do you manage it? Until now, I was barely able to keep my head above water. Yet here with you, it seems almost easy.
Easy. We face our share of danger, Nira. There is safety in numbers. Few dare to cross my path. That's not really true. Everyone dares to cross my path and I bonk them on the head. I'd say safety in numbers.
Safety in numbers, eh? Fair enough. I guess I've just never really had a traveling companion before. My life on the road has been a solitary affair, full of cold nights and colder dreams. It's enough to make a girl want to head back to High Forest.
High Forest? Is that where you're from?
That's me, born and raised in the thicket. At least until my mistakes piled up high enough to come crashing down on me.
Mistakes can be corrected. I'm sure you weren't forced out. I don't know. What drove you out of your home?
You know, this and that. I was never a very good student of magic, and part of that could be attributed to never studying. I ended up flubbing a few spells, and here I am.
Did you set the forest on fire? It would appear that you glossed over some of the finer details.
A maiming or two, if you don't count the second-degree burns. Completely accidental, and everybody lived. Well, at least I'm pretty sure everybody lived.
I found most of the deaths around me are rarely accidental. I would say accidents happen, even horrible ones. I mean, she has wild magic. She can't control it.
You really know how to get someone to open up. Why, yes, let me just share intimate details about my past. You put me right at ease.
Take your time. Tell me when you're ready.
During our magical training, we were supposed to summon a sphere of fire. And mine got away from me somehow. One moment I was concentrating, the next moment my classmates were rolling on the floor screaming.
A terrible turn of events, but you can't blame yourself.
Of course I can blame myself. Accident or not, I should have been more careful. I could have taken responsibility or at least fetched a bucket of water. Instead, I ran away, terrified of what I'd done.
I can understand why you'd panic in that situation. Remember, not everything's going to be voiced because limited space on old physical discs. Mostly play shorter indie games these days and watch random Twitch streams. Hey, that sounds like a good life. It's been so long since I played a long RPG. We kind of like... When was the last time? Was it Dragon Quest? I think it was Dragon Quest, which was like last December through March. And then I just was playing a lot of like other stuff that I wasn't nearly as happy with. I've been meaning to get to this game for like a good year. I just never got around to it. And here we are. I finally bit the bullet, and here we are. We're having a great time. It's kind of you to put it that way. There are times when I wanted to think that way. It was confusing, and I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Still. Afterwards, I ran into the woods and couldn't bear to go back to face the consequences. I snuck back into the village now and then for food, and once to leave a note for my parents, but eventually I had to leave.
I took to wandering High Forest, but I kept running into the wrong people and doing the wrong thing. Eventually, Turlang the tree and grabbed me and said, "Take a hike." Well, maybe not in those words exactly.
And so you left on your journey. By the gods, she has finished! I have become teary-eyed. Say no more, or I'll collapse from dehydration. That sounds kind of mean. I think it's supposed to be an insult, like, oh no, I'm so sad, you know.
And so I left High Forest. I've been wandering for a while now. I've got a few ideas for a destination, but I'm still considering them. Come, let us continue this journey together.
Aw. That's the first party member we've had who's like opened up to us. Everyone else has just been kind of quiet.
You've got it.
So we also haven't been doing necessarily their quest lines. Yeah, sadly Octopath, from what I have heard from various people, is the story is not very well realized. Has 8 characters, and their stories are fine, but they don't really like intertwine that well. They feel like separate stories and characters who just happen to be in a party with each other and they don't really talk to each other. So it's not really like a party-based
I've got this.
RPG in that case. Hey, why am I going in here? Sell stuff, I guess. Sure. Do I have anything to sell?
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Behave themselves. Have anything to sell? Oh, I need to identify a lot of this stuff. I can just rest a bunch of times and have her like identify everything, right?
Tell me.
Here, mage. I'm gonna put you to work. I don't know which of these belts was that guy's. It's one of them. Oh shoot, you don't have identify spell on, do you? Ah!
Give it to me straight.
Always rest outside real fast.
I've got this.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
You struggle with most super tactical turn-based games. So when you say super tactical, do you mean like XCOM style or do you mean like Final Fantasy Tactics style? Because XCOM, I think, especially 2, is a much more approachable turn-based tactics. To where, you know, it has like a much... It depends on the game. Because XCOM Reboot 1 is like a whole thing of like, chrysalids appear, you dead. You know, you're probably gonna die. And then things just go horribly wrong. And then XCOM 2 is a lot more player-friendly. And then you have Final Fantasy Tactics, where there's like layers upon layers upon layers of just like stuff, from my understanding, and you can just like soft lock yourself depending on how you, what characters you use. XCOM makes you angry because it's more RNG based. Oh yeah, the 90% that's not actually 90%. Oh no. Ooh, a Ring of Protection +1. Ring of the Princes. This ring and several of its type were originally crafted to protect the sons of King Castor de Wes, though who uttered this enchantment is unknown. History records that the rings remained within that family for at least 13 generations, though they were all apparently lost within the space of one. Enmity between the king and the family of the creator may be to blame. Geez, I wish most games that had special items like this had like a fancy little like lore bit to go with them. That's amazing. It's like, here's just a random ring I found. Well, guess what? It's the Ring of Princes. Here's its backstory. And it's not just, oh yeah, ring +1. You know? Oh, it's so nice.
Yes, the law, give it to me. Yes.
Armor class +1, saving throws +1. Wait a minute. I thought we wanted our... Oh no, we want our armor class to be high? Wait a minute. Wait. I thought we wanted our armor class to be low. Wait, what? Is it supposed to do that? Saving throws +1. But it's a ring of protection. Does it mean -1? Because we want our armor class to be low in this game. Even the random gems have lore. I know, it's amazing. Katie explaining Fatco to us. Oh no. Bloodstone ring. Let me see. 20. Wait. Armor class 4. It's not changing my armor class though. Oh no, here it is. Ring of Princess. Okay, it's subtracting it. They have it wrong. It was written wrong. Okay, that makes more sense. You know about Thaco? Oh boy. So, let me explain what Thaco is, or Thaco, or whatever you call it. It means to hit armor class 0. Let's identify this girl. Seems like the kind of system you would program into a computer. Yeah. Seems like something you would do in order to, like, prevent big numbers from, like, messing up with something and hitting some, like, integer increase, and then, like, something breaks and then it rolls over or something, you know. Girdles are generally similar to belts. Unlike belts, girdles are not used to hold up pants and dungarees. Dungarees? I've never heard that word. But to carry pouches, scabbards, and the like. Oh, that's what a girdle is! Oh, it's the weapon pouch. The weapon belt, I guess. Oh, I didn't know there was a difference. I thought it was just like your tool belt. But no, technically you're wearing a tool girdle. Oh my goodness. Now, dungarees. I've never heard of a dungaree before. I assume it's just like, you know, pantaloons. Dungarees, I think, are... Wait. It's a historical term for an Indian coarse, thick calico cloth. Wait. And it's dyed indigo. Now it's more commonly referred to as denim. In American English, the term is used for hard-wearing work trousers made of such fabric. And in British English, for bib overalls. But yeah, basically, overalls is what they're talking about. And yeah, a tool belt, you know? But yeah, apparently dungarees can be jeans, but in typical American and British English, they're more so referring to, like, overalls. You know, like the onesie overalls. I swear I've heard it to do with Australians. This is the girdle of piercing. This is the girdle that the person lost. Elves' Bane. An infamous highwayman in his day, Pandar of Scardale made quite a name for himself, vexing the elves of Cormanthor Forest. Cormanthor, I believe, that's the big forest to northwest Faerun, right? That's like the elf kingdom over there. Yeah. That seems right. Let's say... Yeah, the forest woodland area in North Faerun. Or sorry, northeast. Yeah, and this is with an O, so it's not the ancient elf empire. Anonymous has gifted a tier sub one sub to Axe. Congratulations, Axe. You must be lurking somewhere. But you got a sub. I'll have to let them know whenever they appear. Unless they're here. But thank you, anonymous gifter. Whoever you are. Look at that. We're getting so close to our sub goal. It should be 7 out of 10 now. But Streamlabs or Streamlabels is currently broken, so I may need to manually update that later. I'll have to give myself a little remindy. I'm surprised the alerts are working, because I heard Streamlabs was down earlier today. But yeah, Streamlabel's currently not working, so I just have to have the website up to see what all the alerts are, in case I miss them. Update sub count. Because this is just a text file, so I should be able to do that. But yeah, Cormanthor is the big forest woodland area. Currently, for context, we're in the Western Heartlands. And then you have like Icewind Dale, Waterdeep, Neverwinter, and all that stuff in the northern area. Oh my gosh! We got more anonymous gift subs to get through. Holy! Congratulations to Juso Dots. You know, I'm gonna go through over here. Juso Dots, Edelweiss, Katie Bunny, Eat It Up, and Nira Sarat. Calling out some of them lurkers over there. You guys don't have to respond if you're just chilling though. Thank you. So many. I think we've hit our sub goal for January. Thank you so much. Girdle of Piercing, there's a joke there. I'm sure there is. But yeah, Cormanthor is the place that's like the big elf kingdom, or it used to be, where like the ancient elves like ruled in like the giant forest. I think it's still mostly like where most elves are, but it's not like a powerhouse of a kingdom or anything anymore, I don't think. Anyway, the elf forest. Oh, Pandar of Scardale. To their annoyance, he continually used the woods to escape the law, and with the aid of this girdle, the elves' arrows as well. Unfortunately for Pandar, pit traps and starvation proved a slower but effective substitution. Ooh, Pandar! They got sick of him hiding in the woods, so they started making pit traps, and then he starved to death. Ugh. My goodness. Armor class -3 versus missile and piercing attacks. I'm surprised this is still incorrect. Wizard Slayers can't use anything magical from what I'm gathering. Now we can turn in this belt, or we can choose not to. We could just keep it, but that doesn't seem like a lawful good thing to do. Now we're gonna have to rest again, so that way she recovers her spells.
Stand back and watch this.
My inn
I would
is
like to
open
buy a
to
room.
all who behave themselves.
Hawketh, hello. Oh, that's a cute little emote. Aw.
How long must we wait here? Things stir to the south as we sit.
As much as I admire your desire to travel your own path, I must insist that we go to Noshkel soon. Oh, Jahira's getting impatient. Aw, that's cute. I was sleeping and I heard the alerts. Oh no. Sorry we woke you crazy. She's getting tired of us being here. It's because we're wasting so many days. The Cursed Girdle of Femininity and Masculinity. A rare yet oft discussed magical item, is wrought with a most powerful magic. Anyone unfortunate enough to secure it around their waist finds their gender to be transformed. It is said that not 50 years past, a nameless court jester was beheaded for presenting the girdle as a gift to Duke Lobelan's lover. Aw, I feel like this hasn't aged that well. This should be the best girdle. It ain't cursed, it's gifted. It changes your gender. May only be removed with a remove curse spell. Give me. I think the only thing that's cursed about it is you can't, like, take it off. So, like, you have to bathe with it. I want it. Give it to me. Yeah, I feel like that one hasn't, that's not a joke that's aged well, is it? Do we want to turn in this? I gotta exit this first. Do we want to turn in? You had to give Axe a sub since they're lurking hard and haven't spoken to them in a hot minute. You're welcome, and thanks about the emote. You love Kuatoads from D&D. Oh, that's what they are. Or Kuatoas. Kuatoas. I've heard of those, but I'm going to need to look them up. Kuatoa. I put Kuatoa. Darn it. Me and my typing skills. Kuatoa. Gosh darn it. Okay, let me just look them up manually. If you're into D&D, then this is the place for you to be. It's where we're doing the D&Ds. Yeah, the fish oh, I know these guys. Yeah. I know these guys. I've looked them up before, and I don't remember why. I think it was during when I was reading one of the Dritz books, and they maybe mentioned them. But yeah, they're or no, it was probably during that, because they're amphibious creatures that dwell in the Underdark. Oh yeah, and yeah, they're in Baldur's Gate 3 as well. Ooh, I know some things that have to do with them in there. But they invent their own gods, the very definition of insanity.
Something useful with this time.
What's it? Sinister secrets lurked below the surface of their alien minds, for the Kuatoa were fanatics plagued by mental instability, that saw things others couldn't, and worshipped gods that didn't exist, at least until they believed hard enough. Because in D&D worlds, if you just believe in something hard enough, then it can exist or something. You love them in BG3, and Dritz has met up with them. Probably not yet in the books I'm at, but I'm in the current prequels where they're actually in Menzoberranzan in the Underdark.
Tell me, I've got this.
So we'll see them at some point, probably. You remember a game where Dritz is like a cheat code? I know he's in this game somewhere. Oh my gosh. Now Crazy Ninja has gifted a tier 1 sub to Hawkith. 43 gift subs, holy. Crazy, you're mad.
Don't worry about me.
Glitter cult guide your eye on your travels.
Alright, we need to raise her from the dead.
Give it to me straight.
Moen, are you okay?
Don't worry about me. What
Don't
do you need?
question it.
I've got this.
Can I talk
Tell
to her
me.
and be like, hey, welcome back? Well, okay, I guess we can automatically heal her. That's not what I was trying to do.
I've done had enough of this.
Give it to me straight.
You're a queer fellow.
I've got this.
Can you not talk to your party members? Doesn't seem to work. Can you only talk to them when they want to talk to you? Weird.
What do you need?
You hate Dritz as a character. Even the idol champions of the Forgotten Realms, you don't use him. What do you not like about him? And yeah, he's somewhere in this game at some point. Manira too. Yeah, we went to the other town. I just came back here because Moen got destroyed by some wizards. Wait, did she level up? Is that what this
Nature's
is?
servant awaits.
She leveled up. That's what that means. Hello? How do I... Oh, there it is. Ooh. She doesn't get anything, though. Her THAC0's been reduced by 1, so she has a higher chance to hit. She has additional level 1 spell slot for pre-spells. She gained 12 more hit points, good on her, and her lore increased by 1. Good job.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, he is an actual character somewhere, though.
I've got this.
In here. Yeah.
You cannot get better than the stability stone walls provide.
He was a weird one, weren't he? Ugh, I can still smell him on you. I'll pay you 10 gold pieces for returning the girdle, and another 60 to find the nearest bath. Bath time? Unshay isn't the most characteristic person I've met. She gave me 70 gold pieces for returning her girdle, but only after informing me that 60 of those were to go toward my bathing fund. Bath time? I feel like that was not worth the gold. I should have kept the arrows, but I'm supposed to be lawful, so I'm supposed to be, like, honorable and keep my word. Because I'm a good person.
I've got this.
I feel like eventually arrows aren't going to matter too much, though. It's going to be all about... It's going to be all about the, Oh, I can't just, like, click that from here. Oh, that's cool. It's going to be all about the magic. He's a character from the Forgotten Realms books, I think. He is a character from these books. He originated in The Crystal Shard. By R.A. Salvatore, who is the author who created the character. And he was supposed to be just like a mentor, teacher, party member kind of guy. But for one, it's pretty clear that he was like the cooler person in the book versus Wolfgar, who's supposed to be like the blank protagonist kind of guy. Whose character traits consist of barbarian, who kind of like realizes the barbarian ways maybe have problems, and he is very strong. Yeah, what a character. And later on he gets more into physical comedy, which is more fun. Like, tier of he tried to pet a camel, the camel bit him, and he's like, dumb camel, and he punches it, and then he lifts up the camel and he throws it at some bandits. Like, tabletop tier comedy. Great stuff. Champions of the Hall is the group Dritz was a part of, with Brenner, Catabri, Regis, and Wolfgar. Champions of the Stereotypes. Yeah, well, I'm enjoying those books so far. Well, we'll see. I've got, like, literally all of them but the current series. It's still in progress, so we'll see. Alright, so we need to go to Baragost, and then I think south of there is where we need to go? Question mark? Where is that place? The Noshkel Mines. Where is that exactly? It's just somewhere in the south. I think it's further south than that. There's a cloak in the Cloakwood. There's a house west of the Jovial Juggler and Baragost. These two are dead forever. There are boots somewhere south of the city. Okay. I should have probably cleared out those spiders before I came here.
You want it? You got it. You want it? You got it.
Let's go clear out some spiders. I wonder if Chihiro and all will eventually leave if I just, like, don't go do their quest. They probably will. What happened to Zara and Montaron? Well, you see, they were with me, and then I talked to a rather friendly guy in front of the friendly Armin, and, they just passed out onto the floor, never to awaken ever again. I don't know, something happened. Is this the house? I think this, I don't know. May not be the house. Let's go in this house. Happens to the best of us. Yeah. Locked. I'm not sure if that's the house I'm looking for. Jovial Juggler is like all the way down here, and it's the west of that. This is the Jovial Juggler. So it's this house is the one we need to go to? The spidery house? You really need to read the books to learn more lore about the setting. Ed Greenwood could only provide so much. Yeah, I'm that type of D&D nerd. Oh, Hawketh, you missed out on a great series of conversations we were having earlier. We were just talking about the lore and the gods and all kinds of stuff for a good bit. We were talking a little bit about Cyric. We were talking about, like, the changes between the editions. All kinds of stuff. Spooters! I thought they were in the cellar. No, this is like, you know, Australian tier spiders in the house.
Give it to me straight.
Hello.
You want it? You got it.
Okay, you look nothing useful. Okay.
What you want?
I didn't give you any more arrows. You're just gonna end up
This way.
attacking one of these at some point.
Life is glorious.
You can attack one of those.
Uh-huh.
You have a sling with bullets. And nothing else. I'm gonna give you that magic missile wand. We have a couple of those, actually. Don't we? Oh, I forgot. I can identify this quarterstaff. Well, that's perfect. You... Oh, gosh. We're going to cast magic missile. I like how you guys didn't even move.
No!
Now you die!
Yep.
You got hit. Of course you did.
This way.
What do you need?
My pipe feels so cold.
You better not die again, Moen. What even hit you? Oh, I
What do
forgot
you
to
need?
save in the town. That's fine. Oh, she was poisoned. Okay. I can't even tell from the colors because we're like red in the middle of the night anyway.
Uh-huh.
All right, let me...
Nature's servant awaits.
This one is particularly special as it's been imbued with magical properties. Dang it, they're not all like that. Aw. But this is a +1, so why not? It be better. Yeah, you have to focus on the portraits, but it's like so tiny. I wish I could make it bigger. But without making everything bigger, you know? Burning hands would be very useful there. Burning Hands. Chromatic Orb. Each orb will do damage to the target where there is no save, and an effect against which the target must save versus spell with +6 bonus. And you can choose the effect, right? First level, blind. Second level, inflicts pain and strength penalties and things. Okay, so each level... Oh, that's interesting. So the first level spell is going to do 1d4 damage and blind, which isn't bad. Now, Color Spray. 1d6 creatures within the area are affected in order from increasing distance from the wizard. They all have a... Anyone that has 4 hit die or less must make a successful saving roll or be rendered unconscious. I feel like sleep's better than that, though. Throw versus death with a minus... This is versus 5, but wait, what's the huge difference between these two? That's an instant casting, whereas this is 5 rounds per level. Or sorry, instant sleep, whereas this lasts for a long time. This is just a saving throw, whereas this is versus something specific. Used to be big on Pathfinder, but if you ever run a game, you'd steal some ideas from 4e and 5e, like minions and legendary actions. You miss 4th edition, really. I don't know too much, but I know a lot of people like didn't like it. But I do know 5th edition is maybe too simple for some people, because it's a lot more up to DMs to decide things. I see. 3.5 seems interesting to me, because that's the one like I first like dealt with. However, the main problem with it is there's just rules for everything. Heck, I want the Reckless Dwemer. We can try casting something with that. We'll get that, and we'll get sleep, and just see what happens.
You're a queer fellow. Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Oh, that's right, you have another spell slot now. Entangle wouldn't be bad there, because then you could just deal with one of those spiders at a time. We would just have to be careful. I wish I could see like the actual sphere of effect. Is there a way to see that at all? Like wherever you're going to click, how big that radius is going to be? You don't have anything.
What is it this time?
Tell
Actually,
me.
you can learn a lot more spells, potentially. You can have Chill Touch. And you can have Lorelok's Minor Drain, maybe. And you are essentially a mage, so you can learn some cool stuff. Right? Yeah. Chill Touch. When you complete the spell, a blue glow encompasses their hand. This energy attacks the life force of any living creature on which they make a successful melee attack. Non-living creatures are unaffected. The creature is punched for 1d2 fist damage. Strength bonuses apply. It must make a saving throw versus spell or suffer 1d8 and receive a -2 THAC0 penalty for 5 rounds. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I was like 1d2. But strength bonuses apply. That's interesting. If you have any, anyway. Most likely not, because why would you invest in strength as a wizard? Unless you're a bard, but even then, probably more finesse. You know, dex scaling. You drain the life force from a target and add it to their own. These sound like things that he would benefit from having, because he can be up front and casting these things while dodging. These sound more useful for him, actually. She's going to be in the back. So you can have mage armor. We have no chance of failing any of these, which is nice. Because I'm playing on normal. She already has Burning Hands. She already has Magic Missile. Now he suddenly has a bunch of wizard spells. You We're gonna see how that works. If it fails, we're gonna cast sleep.
Tell me.
We're gonna wing it. Dude, where are you going? Get over there.
Try.
Block. Block, darn you. God, they all moved a lot more forward than I thought.
I care not.
Where did you cast it? She moved her casting target 100%.
Give it to me straight.
She like put it like right here. Why did you put it right here? That's not where I told you to put it.
O omnipresent authority
I told you to put it here, and she like. I mean, is this whole thing 15 feet? I don't know. But it looks like it's like aiming down here. It's not where I cast it. Unless she thought I was targeting one of these creatures.
You rang?
Alright, this is going badly. We're gonna cast sleep. Is this on a radius from the I guess so. A true Baldur's Gate experience. I guess sleep is only in a radius from a target, so we're gonna do that.
Yes,
Sir.
You're attacking.
You're a queer fellow.
Attack. Wait, why don't you have a sword? Did your sword break or something? What happened?
You have need of me?
Oh my gosh. Here, I have a quarterstaff or something. Why do you not have anything? Maybe her sword broke. She has brittle weapons. Because all the iron's like broken. Here. Use it whatever you want, okay? Unless she got disarmed. Okay, okay. Did sleep not work? No, they were unconscious. Are they unconscious now? I can't. They are unconscious
Tell
now.
me.
Good. Okay, you
I am
guys.
at your service.
Why are you doing? Okay, I'm just gonna turn off the AI. Stop. Stop singing. Your bard song doesn't matter right now.
With joy, sir.
No.
you've a task.
You need to just come over here and whack it if you can. Or you can cast something else. You can't cast anything else. You, since you can't move, you're gonna cast your orb on that. Okay, never mind.
Give it to me straight.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, the whole thing is like centered down here. That doesn't seem right. You can see them on their back. It was hard to tell with this effect on them. Look at this big experience, though. How much experience do we get? 270. Ooh. Wait, was that twice? Or was that per spider? Per spider. Dang.
What do you need?
That's a lot, because we need, like, a lot more to level up. That's a lot. Per spooter yee.
Tell me.
Now we just can't
I've got
move while the spell's active. Spell sucks. Oh, that's right. I need to put the spiders in my pockets. Alright.
Seldom do I find so little fault with someone. I hope it lasts.
What do you need?
Thank you so very much for your most gracious compliment.
Good on you if you save the day.
Oh, I got good
Don't
reward
worry
points.
about me.
Oh, there's the boots. And there's the ale. Did not sell or use those. She said her, like, cellar was infested with them, but they're in the house. Spell could have saved that one person on your attempt last fight. Oh wait, never mind. You can't walk away when everything's entangled. Are the boots made with the fur? What do you mean? The fur of what? They're normally handmade by cobblers. Common boots are made by using a form, but good boots are designed for the foot of an individual. All I know is the husband's old boots.
Tell me.
Alright, I'm never gonna use
Nature's
Entangle ever
servant
again.
awaits.
I don't know. I think it was their AI that like changed where they targeted. But why would they target on top of themselves? That's just silly. We're just gonna put on, I don't know. I guess maybe no, I don't like Armor Faith. I mean, I guess Bless, it's like a +1 to hit. That's fine. I could do 2 cure light wounds, but we haven't. Usually when we take damage, it's just one person and then they die. So we don't need that much healing.
Yes?
What is it this time?
And she cast Sleep, and it worked, so she can keep
Life
that on.
is glorious.
Give it to me straight.
Yes, sir.
Now Bards level up really fast. Yeah, he needs 100 less experience at this point, so he's getting there.
What do you need?
Made a music pun. Apple bottom jeans, that joke went over the head. Oh yeah, I
Tell
don't
me.
expect me to get
You want it?
references
You've got it.
ever. It won't happen, trust me. There's some gold. There's no price on it, so it's free. I think I looked in that other barrel before.
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face.
You ain't a mage, are ya? Got some fancy clothes on ya, so you could be a mage. I don't trust mages, you know. Especially not after that Thalantir fellow west of Baragost. He's mean, he is. Has his minions attack anyone that disturbs him.
That's not nice. You reference the Hamilton musical every game. I need to watch that while I still have Disney Plus, because it's on there. I need to watch it. I kept hearing about it because people were talking about I forgot their first name, but is it Lin-Manuela, who's like one of like the big Disney composers. You know, composed like a lot of the songs in Encanto and all that, and they composed for Hamilton, it seems. And so everyone's like comparing to their other work. I wonder how much experience I would get if I managed to defeat that guy in here. He's pretty tough. He's tough stuffs. But now we got a mage caster. A magic person. I wonder if we can handle it.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager.
Give it to me straight.
Can I help you?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Let's cast Doom on him, so he has a less chance to hit.
What you want?
Moen, you can watch.
I am at your service.
Let's see. You can shoot with your crossbow. I really need to get her some more arrows.
You rang?
You don't have any spells left, so use your sling.
What do you need?
Yep.
Tell me.
Go, get him!
Oh!
Oh god, my health.
Give it to me straight.
You've a task?
Cure me. Okay, okay.
Uh-huh.
You're not attacking? Can't tell.
What do you need?
No, she is rolling. Okay. Gosh, everyone's rolling horribly. And a 17's missing, which means it'd probably be good to have a blast here. No, an 18 is a miss too. Do we need a 19 to hit this guy? That's kind of crazy. Sleep would really work well on him. Oh, we hit him though. 23 crit.
Oh!
Luckily, he's missing just as much because we have that penalty on him. Oh no, he's running. Yeah, that's right. You better run. Yeah! We got him! 270.
I've got this.
Ooh. Beam shield. A lot of stuff on here. Heck yeah, we got him! Stab him in the back while he was escaping like the real heroes would. Bounty notice. 350. I think that's slightly more than it was before. But we have some chainmail. Chainmail could be good for somebody. What do you have, sir? You already have splint mail. Can you wear chainmail? I don't think so. Wait. No, I think it's fine. Though, she's not typically the one that's dying. It's our thief. So maybe she should... Oh, no, our thief can't wear chainmail. Too loud. Okay. Okay, we have a medium shield, but we already have a medium shield, right? Same thing. We have a battle axe. What are you good with? You're mostly good with long swords. But if the axe does more damage, might be good to use that. So your long sword does 1d8 plus 2 to hit. This is a... Ooh. Might should be a good idea. Hold on. Apparently our bard can use this, which is kind of funny. 1d8. Oh, so it's not really that great then. I mean, it's good for I mean the slashing damage, isn't it? Yeah, so it's kind of useless. Okay. We can sell that in here, right? Hi, bartender. Just ignore what just happened. It's fine.
You want some whiskey?
Ah, you don't sell things. Okay. Are we almost out of money? No, they just don't have fancier rooms here. Okay.
Tell me.
If you like Disney songs and you like history, I recommend it. Not the fan who would say, "Oh my god, you need to watch it." Yet Spotify only thinks I listen to Hamilton. You listened to it 69 times last year. Oh my goodness. I think it'd be interesting because it's about Alexander Hamilton, right? Was that his name? Alexander Hamilton? I think so. I always doubt myself, and I'm like, I say something, and I'm like, was that what it was? That sounds weird to me all of a sudden. Alright, well, I don't think our party members are going to appreciate it that much. I mean, I think we should probably rest. That'd be the best thing to do. Though Chihiro and all are all like, we need to hurry. Stop doing side stuff. Though I think we'll die if we don't do side stuff.
You want it? You got it.
You want some whiskey?
Oh no, you don't buy things.
You want it?
Jester? Does the Jester buy things? I think they sell stuff here. I need to get more arrows. And probably more crossbow bolts, too. File in like ants. Big fancy place.
You want it? You got it.
We just surround him.
You want some whiskey?
You don't... What? Who buys stuff in this town? I thought one of these guys... I talked to all of them and none of them are selling things.
You want it? You got it.
on you if you save the day.
There are shops and there's a blacksmith. I know there's a blacksmith like right here. But I don't know if he's gonna want a lot of my crap. So I talked to him before.
Don't worry about me.
I thought they said one of the inns was like a place to sell
I can
stuff
make
too.
whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Here, I have an Andar gem. These things. Battle axe. There you go. Barul's retort. Dagger +1. Let's see. Arrows of +1. Oh, those are expensive. We're just gonna get some standard arrows. Oh, we got a lot of stuff. Get some arrows and bolts. They're very cheap. Maybe some bullets too. We may need more than what we have. Large shield. I wonder if that'd be better than the medium shield. A lot of aesthetic choices in here. +1 ammo seems to kind of be a mistake unless you can always retrieve it. Yeah, because you use it and then it just doesn't hit. But later on, you're going to want to buy it just because, you know, you can. Probably. Clubs do almost no damage, right? 1d6. Would that be bad for her or not? She has higher proficiency in clubs, but this is a 1d6 +1. Nobody wants my dumb quarterstaff. Can I just throw it on the ground? Or is nobody gonna like that? Get out of here. Get out of here, letter. I don't need you. Yeah, take that. Take my garbage. Bloodstone ring. Doesn't say. Nothing special. I have all these things I should probably be using. I have a potion of invincibility, a potion of defense. Sets your base armor class to 0. So basically you can't be hit, I think. Potion of healing. I should probably distribute those. Can you split these? How do you split a stack in this game? You have to like control click? Nope. Shift click? Nope. The joke is it's a tree that grows sticks. How do you split stacks in this game? There's gotta be a way to do it. Alt click? Nope. Middle click? Nope. Anybody know? You got a sandwich! What kind of sandwich you got? I'm jelly, because I'm hungry. I need to order food. I didn't do it today, so I need to do it tomorrow, so the food will arrive the next day. There's an item in 5e that does that. Oh my gosh. Of course there's an item in 5e that grows sticks. How do you split stacks? I want to divide this. So Moen doesn't just have 3 potions. Oh wait, you can double click it. Okay. You have to like quickly double click it. That's kind of weird. Everybody gets a potion. She also has a gem bag. Oh no. Oh no. Are there spellcasting components in this game? Is that what this is for? Because why else would she have these? There's a D&D thing where you can optionally have it to where spells can consume components in order to cast them. And so I assume that's probably what that's for. I regret everything. Did I get another thing of magic missiles? Thought I did. What is this? Chromatic orb. Here, you can have that. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Probably should get more while I'm here.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Leo, thank you so much for the host. Nice to see ya.
Oh, it is getting late, isn't it? I'm gonna buy some more just in case.
What's going on? What's going on?
40. All the bullets. Yes. Hi, friend. What brings you to the Friendly Arm Inn? You would have thought that. See, that's what I would have thought. So I didn't want to do it, but I know there's a way to like drink the potion as a button.
Your actions.
Alright, well, I guess we should probably move on. We can always rest in the wilderness, although we could get attacked. Usually it's just abstracted out of the game with a spell component pouch that just has whatever you would need as long as it costs 1 less gold. Oh yeah, it's true. But this is not that. Oh, that's where we gotta go, isn't it? Oh boy.
You want it? You got it.
Hello, random small child in the wilderness. What are you doing?
Mother said not to talk with strangers.
Leave me be. I'm picking fruit from Mommy. Every little bit helps, she says, so I'm gonna help.
Isn't it dangerous for you to be out here?
Yeah, I suppose. I'm fast, though, and town is only a little ways away. I was chased by a gibberling once, but Bunky's dad is a guard, and he smacked that grass monkey like it'd never been hit before. They keep clear of town. Bandits don't go for kids much neither. They only hit you if you're packing ore to town. I gotta get back to picking, okay?
Alright. Varagos to the north. You're exhausted. I'm doing aight. I'm a little hungry. I'm kind of running out of food. Oh gosh! There's an ogrillin. An ogrillin? I've never heard of an ogrillin. This game has a lot of fancy enemies. Oh, I like this picture. Here, let me try to show you guys. Ta-da! That's the 5e picture too. Apparently. Oh no, never mind, it's not. About to say. Usually it shows like these toggles if it has a different picture, but it's just for stats. They're the results of orcs and ogres breeding. Aw. They look very similar to orcs. Roughly 10% of ogrillins inherited physical attributes of their ogre parentage and were clearly distinguishable from their orcs. That's cute. They speak ogrish, they have dark vision, and they can be any alignment. But apparently this one is evil, because it's going to attack us on sight. They live in tribes, they often cooperated with orcs, and were regularly used by orc groups as extra muscle. Despite little use for currency, they consider gold coins lucky, and most carry gold coins with them. Although most pursued barbarian or fighter roles, some chose to become shamans. And they really like to fight. And they eat meat. And Menzo Berenzin apparently had roughly 250 slave ogrillins. because they have slaves that they use for fights in there. As I have talked, that's the drow.
Eat flaming, or possibly frosty, death! What is it this time?
Life is glorious.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
I care not.
Ah, what now? Need your pantaloons pressed?
Oh my god, girl. Stop.
You have need of me?
Give it to me straight.
By your command.
No.
I am gone.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you don't have your... What happened to your bow? Oh my gosh. Girl, you are also... I think she just dropped all her weapons at one point.
Oh!
Go, go, go!
Whew! Turned them into chunks of meat. My dearest Mirianne, the road has been difficult, but I have arrived safely here and am. I think it would be wisest if I returned by sea. However, perhaps sometime after the first snows have fallen. I trust this letter reaches you. The halfling I hired to carry it struck me as an honest enough chap. Always and forever, Ro. Oh no! That didn't happen though because they got probably eaten. I got a fancy ring though. Alright, we should probably rest.
I've got this.
Everybody gather. Alright. I think we've already selected what spells and all we
You
want,
rang?
right? That's good. Magic missile would be nice. I assume her Reckless Dwemer didn't cast or something before. Maybe we don't need blast. It's gonna cure light wounds. We'll go with that. Okay, rest is good. We didn't get interrupted. Time is it? Oh gosh, it's almost 12 p.m. Jahira's weapon's unusable.
This would be a good place for a hench.
What do you mean? What's unusable? Okay, that was weird.
Give it to me straight.
Oh, because Shillelagh stopped working. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to call it here because it is very late. I'm just gonna keep making more save files. More saves. Day 2. Here we go.